Good morning students, welcome to class 4 EVS. Children, we were doing chapter 7. Today we are going to do the book exercises of chapter 7 as we have already completed the chapter. And first we will revise the exercises which we have done. After that we will do question number E and F. So children, let us start. We will recapitulate the book exercise which we have already done in the previous session. Now children, question number 1 is people build, tick the correct option or tick the correct answer. People build houses according to the dash of the region. So children, here we have 4 options: climate, population, pollution, language. So first one is climate. So as we have studied in the chapter, people build their house as per the climate of the region. So children, you will tick in the option, you will tick in option So the people who live in Arctic region are Eskimos. These are the Eskimos. Now third one, dash were the first to make mud houses. Children, as we know, mud houses are made in the dry and hot region, the dry and hot desert regions. So these kinds of houses are made in Egypt and Mexico, and for the first time mud house was made in Egypt. Egypt is a country, and the people who live in Egypt are called Egyptian. So in the fill in the blanks you will write Egyptians were the first to make mud houses. So children, Egyptians were the first to build the mud houses. So once again we will revise all the fill in the blanks. Children, here we are doing fill in the blanks. Houses on the plains have flat roof. Now dash are the native people of Arctic region. As I told you, the people who live in a particular area are called native of that area. So here the people who live in Arctic region are called native people of Arctic. So who are the native people of Arctic? The one who live there. So the people who live in Arctic are known as Eskimos or Inuits. So you can either write Eskimos or Inuits. So here we will write the people Eskimos are the native people of Arctic region. So last one, dash were the first to make mud houses. Children, Egyptians were the first to make mud houses. Children, as we know, the people who live in Egypt are called Egyptian. So you will write here Egyptians. So Egyptians were the people who made mud house for the first time. So children, we'll move to the next one, that is match the column. Here we have 2 columns. Here we have 2 columns. One is column A and column B. In column A we have igloos. In column A we have igloos. So in column A, first one is igloo, second one is houseboat, third one is skyscrapers, fourth one is stilt houses. Fifth one is wooden houses. So children, first one in column B we have first one, big cities, Meghalaya, Japan, Arctic region, Kashmir. Now children, igloos. Igloos are the house made with slabs of ice. These kinds of houses are made in extreme cold climatic condition. Extreme cold climatic condition is found in Arctic region. So you will match igloos with Arctic region. So people who live here make a kind of house with ice slabs. These houses are called igloos. Now, houseboat. Second one is houseboat. As we know, houseboats are used by the people for earning money as well as for sometimes they use for living also, because houseboats are living on houseboats are comparatively cheaper than the apartments. So these kinds of houses are used by the people who live in that area or who have houseboats to live their life also, because these houses are also having all the amenities which are there in our house. So these houses, primarily they use these houses for living purpose only. So these kinds of houses are found in two places in India, that is Kerala and Kashmir. So children, here in option Kashmir is given, so we will match this with Kashmir. Now, skyscrapers. Skyscrapers are the tall buildings which seems to touch the sky. So these buildings are found in big cities or metropolitan cities. So children, these houses are very strong, and also these are permanent houses. So these are permanent houses because they are very strong. They are built with the building material used to build these houses are cement, concrete, brick, iron rod, wood, etc. So skyscrapers are found in big cities. Here we have option big cities, so you will match it with big cities. Now, stilt houses. Children, as we have discussed in the chapter, stilt houses. These are the house made on stilt. What is stilt? Stilts are the wooden pillars which are used to make the houses above the ground. So these stilts give support to the house so that they are built above the ground. Why they are built above the ground? Because so that the water during heavy rain or flood do not enter the house, and also the houses are safe from the wild animals as well as the insects. So children, stilt house are found in the areas where there is heavy rainfall. So children, here, and the heavy rainfall area in India is the eastern part of India. So here in the option we have Meghalaya. Meghalaya is one of the state of eastern part of India which receives heavy rainfall. So children, you will match this with heavy rainfall area, that is Meghalaya. So igloos will be matched with Arctic region, houseboats will be matched with Kashmir, skyscrapers will be matched with big cities, stilts will be matched with Meghalaya. So we were discussing Meghalaya. Meghalaya is a state in eastern part of India which receives heavy rainfall. Children, there is a place in Meghalaya called Mawsyn Ram. Mawsyn Ram is a place which has record of receiving highest rainfall in a day. So children, Mawsyn Ram is a place in Meghalaya which has record of receiving highest rainfall in a day. So children, next one is wooden houses. In the chapter we have studied wooden houses are made in forest areas mostly. Why children forest area? Because as we have studied in the chapter, the factors which affect the type of house to be built, among that there is one factor, that is availability of the material. So in the cold region of America, people build wooden houses. Why they build wooden houses? Because there is lot of wood there. But children, there here we don't have America in the option. We have Japan. So Japan is one of the country where people make wooden houses to live in. Why they make wooden houses in Japan, children? People make wooden houses in Japan because Japan experiences earthquake frequently. That is why, to have less destruction to life and property of the people, people make houses with wood. So children, people living in Japan also make their house with wood. Why they make their house? So we will match wooden houses with Japan. Why they make their houses with wood? Because in Japan the earthquakes occur frequently. So in order to have minimum destruction of life and property, people make wooden house and they live in those wooden houses. So children, once again we'll revise. Igloo is a house made of slabs of ice, and these are found in extreme cold conditions, and the Arctic region have extreme cold condition, and the igloos houses are also found there. So we will match igloos with Arctic region. As we know, houseboats are the floating house. They float in water. They are found in the places where there is lakes or water bodies like lakes. So people use these houses for earning their livelihood as well as for living in these houses. Next one is, children, the skyscrapers. As we have studied in the chapter, skyscrapers means these are the very tall building or very huge buildings which seems as if they are touching the, it seems as if these buildings are touching the sky. So they are called skyscrapers. Now children, these are also called permanent house because they are made with cement, brick, concrete, iron rod, wood, etc. So skyscrapers are found in big cities. So children, next one is stilt house. As we discussed, stilt houses are the houses which are built on stilt, and these kinds of houses are found in heavy rainfall area. That is why these houses are found in the eastern part of India. Meghalaya is one of the state of eastern part of India. So we will match stilt house with Meghalaya. Now wooden houses. As I told, wooden houses cause minimum destruction to life and property. So these kinds of houses are found in Japan, as Japan experiences earthquake frequently. So children, coming to the next question. Here we have some pictures of modern of a special type of houses. So we are going to identify the types of houses given below and also write the material used in building these houses. So first one is types of house. First picture is of tent. So children, the type of house in first picture is tent. These are the tents. T-E-N-T, tent. These are the tent. And building material is canvas, and nylon. The building material is canvas and nylon. So here in the picture we can see, a house. This house is called temporary house, and it is also called special type of house. These kinds of houses are built when we go for camping or we go for trekking. As we know, these are built with canvas, These are built with canvas and nylon. So these types of houses are made up of canvas and nylon, and these are made temporarily for the purpose of tracking and when the people go for excursion. Now children, another type of houses. Second type of houses, as you see in the picture, what is the type of house? What type of house this is, children? This is a stilt house. So we will write here stilt house. Children, these types of houses are made up of bamboo, wood. These types of houses are made up of cane, bamboo and wood. So these are the stilts on which these are made. These are the stilt on which these are made, and these are made on the stilt so that the flood water do not enter these houses. Now next one is, what type house it is? This is children, this is a skyscraper. These types of houses are found in cities. Now children, these types of houses are found in cities, and these are made, these are called permanent houses. So here you will write skyscrapers. And these are made up of concrete, cement, iron, wood and bricks. So these are the houses found in big cities or metropolitan cities, and these houses are made up of cement, brick, stone, iron, wood, etc. Now next type of house is a caravan. So children, we have studied in the chapter that caravans are the houses on wheels. Why these houses are called on wheels? Because children, these move from one place to another on the wheel. As there are wheels in them, they are able to move from one place to another. That is why they are known as temporary houses. They come under special type of houses. So these are the houses which have all the amenities which we have in our own house. So whenever people go for with these houses, they don't feel that they are somewhere out or they are somewhere else staying. They are staying in their own house. They feel that they are staying in their own house. Same as we have everything in our house, these also, everything means all the amenities in our house. These caravans also have all the amenities to live a comfortable life. So people who go for vacations, they go in these kinds of caravans. And also the people who go for outdoor shooting also, for example, actor and actress, they also use these caravans for going for outdoor shootings. Children, do you know, in olden days, these horses, animals were also used to pull these caravans. So nowadays also in rural areas we have caravans which are pulled by the horse or the bullocks. But here modern days caravans are pulled by cars or trucks. So children, this is a caravan, and they are made up of iron, plastic, fiber, rubber, etc. Now moving to the next question. Now this is today's topic. Now today we are going to do question answers, that is question number E. Write short answer questions in the following questions. Write short answers to the following questions. So question number 1. Question number 1 is, why do houses in hilly areas have sloping roof? Children, as we know, All the houses in hilly areas have sloping roof because when snow falls, as we know, hilly areas, as we go on higher altitudes, as we go high above, we feel the temperature decreases. So children, when when the temperature decreases, there is we get snow. In those areas we get snowfall. So as there is snowfall, people, in order to protect their houses from the weight of the snow, they build their houses with sloping roofs so that the snow do not get collected on their roof and damage the roof or their house. So children, as we know, if this snow gets collected on the roof of their houses, it will be very difficult to remove snow from the roof and it will damage the house. That is why the people who live in hilly areas, they build their house with sloping roof so that the ice that falls on their roof will easily slide down and do not get collected on their roofs. So children, people who live in hilly areas have sloping roofs. The people who live in hilly areas build their house with sloping roofs because sloping roofs help the ice slide down the roof and does not get collected on the roof. This helps in protecting the house. In answer, you will write, all houses in hilly areas have sloping roof because when snow falls on roof, it can slip down easily from the roof. So children, houses in hilly areas, that is why children, houses in hilly areas have sloping roofs. Now question number 2 is, now why are the houses in deserts painted white? As I told you in the chapter, while teaching the chapter, the houses in desert or the hot, dry desert region are painted white because white color reflects almost all the heat falling on it. Children, as we know, white color does not absorb heat, it reflects back almost all the heat falling on it. This is why the house, the walls doesn't get heated, and in this way it helps in keeping the inside of the house cool and comfortable. As we know children, white color or any light color does not absorb heat. It reflects back all the heat that falls on it. In this way, it is easier. This is the reason why the houses with white color are kept cool and comfortable. So children, the houses you will write in the answer, the houses in deserts are painted white because white colors reflect almost all heat falling on it, thus keeping the inside of house cool and comfortable. Once again we'll revise children. Why are the houses in deserts painted white? The houses in deserts are painted white because white colors reflect almost all heat falling on it, thus keeping the inside of the house cool and comfortable. In this way, the inside of the house is kept cool and comfortable. Now, question number 3. Question number 3 is, why are caravans called houses on wheels? As we know children, caravan is a house. Why it is a house? Because we get all the amenities in the caravan which we need to lead a comfortable and easy life. Whatever we have in our house, we get all those amenities or the facilities in the caravans. That is, and we are not able to move our house, but caravan can be moved from place to place. So it is a house in which we have all the comforts and amenities which we need to lead a comfortable and easy life, same as we get in our houses. But these are the houses on wheels. They are wheels. which can be moved from one place to another. That is why caravans are called houses on wheels. So children, in this answer you will write house on wheels. House on wheels is called caravans. It may be pulled by an animal or by an car or truck. It helps people live a life same as they live in their house, as these houses are provided with all the amenities and comforts which they need to lead a normal life or daily life. And living in these houses, they can move from place to place. That is why these houses are called caravans, house on wheels. So children, caravans are called house on wheels, as it is a house which has all the amenities and comforts to live a normal life or to lead daily living, and also it can move from one place to another. So that is why it is known as house on wheels. Now children, next question is detailed questions. Here we are going to write, we will be writing a bit longer answer. We will be writing it in detail. Write detailed answers to the question. Write detailed answer to the question. So this is the question, and first one is, which factor determine the type of house we build? Children, as we have studied in the chapter, there are 3 factors that determines what type of house we are going to build. So children, first one is weather condition of an area. So first of all we think what type of weather prevails in that area. According to that we make a house. For example, if the area is extreme cold, we build in extreme cold areas, igloos are built. So the house built in extreme cold areas are igloos. Then if we have other cold climatic condition, extreme climatic condition, and the availability of material is wood, then we would prefer to build the house with wood, because we have to take care of our second factor which affect the type of house to be built is availability of the material. So we also, when we build our house, we also think what all things are available in our area, or what all things are in plenty in our area. We use those things to build the house. So here, that is why in the cold forest of America, people build wooden house. As we know, in forest there is plenty of wood, so people in that area build wooden house using the wood available in the forest. And also these wood are able to keep the houses cool. As we know, wood is good conductor. It keeps the house warm and does not allow cold strokes to come into the house. So this is the second factor. And third factor is economic condition. Economic condition of a person. When you build a house, you build a house as per the fund you have. If you have minimum fund, you will make small house. If you have enough fund, you can make a better one, and still more fund if you have, you can make still better one. So depending upon the fund you have, the money you can spend, you will build a house. So here children, the factors which determines the type of house we build is, first is weather condition of an area, second is the material available, and C, economic condition of a person. These are the 3 factors which determines the type of house we built. Why do people in some places live in houseboats? Children, some people prefer to live in houseboats. As we know children, houseboats are the house which floats on water. So a houseboat is a floating boat which is designed as a house or a residence. Residence means a place where we live with our family. So houseboat is designed as a house or residence so that the people can live in that. Children, we can live as well as we can earn money also. We can do some earning from these houses also. So children, these houses are designed so that people can live also. It also has all the basic amenities, means what all we need daily or what all is needed for daily living, we get everything in these kinds of houses. Living on a houseboat can be a wonderful experience. As we know, living in the water or among the beautiful nature is very adventurous as well as very amazing. So living in a houseboat can be wonderful experience, and we get different kind of experience by living in the houseboat. So people like to live in houseboats, and also also living in houseboat is comparatively cheaper than living in the apartments. So people prefer to live in, that is why people prefer to live in houseboats. Now children, will revise once again. It is very wonderful and good experience or wonderful experience to live in a houseboat. And it is also, the life also in living in a houseboat is like the life is quite adventurous, and we